God damn it. I fucked it up. But hey, what's good with y'all niggas, man? So basically, life, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, it's just life. You feel me? Like, life just be lifing, bro. And sometimes you just gotta outlife life. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, life got some hands, bro. But you feel me? I went into a little, you feel me, depression loop, depression spiral. You know what I'm saying? Life been hitting kind of different lately, bro. And basically, I'm definitely going to still keep coming back with the content, bro. I just had to take some time off just for my own mental health, bro. Feel me? Shit was getting kind of hectic, bro. I ain't even ready to get into all of that, bro. But yeah, man. Let me. I ain't gonna lie. I know the second I tap this, I've already tapped it hella times, bro. But like, I'm starving, bro. Like, I'm hungry as shit. And I know the second I fucking smack this bitch, I'm about to, nigga, what? Yeah, I'm about to be hungry as hell. So here's what I'm about to do. Right, I'm about to go to DoorDash. Shamelessly, bro. I got it. Sometimes I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Sometimes you just gotta shamelessly go to DoorDash and just be a fat ass, bro. You feel me? It just is what it is. I'm not even mad at it, bro. By the way, if you ever order hibachi on DoorDash and you get like extra steak or shrimp, bro, don't even waste your bread, bro. Just get the regular shit. They're not gonna put any extra on it, bro. Like, I promise you, you will have the same amount of shit, bro. Sonny's barbecue is pretty good too, but that shit kind of expensive, man. Especially like after the delivery. Let's see, we got B-dubs. Man, B-dubs be taxing, bro. B-dubs be taxing like a motherfucker, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Nigga, for what? 20 boneless wings, nigga, you want $30, nigga. Fuck you. Alright. Arby's is good. You feel me? Arby's is cool. Hello falafel though, I ain't gonna lie. Hello falafel, what the fuck is that? Nigga, it's that goddamn stress acne, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them niggas, bro. I'm one of them niggas who be breaking out when I be stressed, bro. You feel me? I'll just be trying to take care of it as good as I can. So I can get, beef shawarma. Let me see. I'm finna be fat. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm finna be fat, dog. Baklava. I don't even know what the fuck a baklava is, nigga. That shit sound good as hell, though. Baba Gahan, whatever that is, nigga. Beef shawarma, hell yeah. Falafel, nigga. Ain't no, what? Hell no. Let's see. Add additional instructions. Nah, bro. You know, I could add a little extra chicken on there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But it's like, I could get some McDonald's too. Like, I dead could get some McDonald's, bro. Ooh, yeah, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. Is it? 29 ain't even worth it, bro. Cause they just telling me this right now, right? Cool. I'll go over here. That 29 turned to 35. Like, nigga, $6 tip. Bro, I be feeling bad for this DoorDash drivers, bro. Cause like, you gotta think about it. You really bringing food to a broke ass nigga like me. I'm not finna tip you, bro. Like, me personally, I ain't gonna lie. It's not my battle to fight, bro. Like, you gotta take that shit up with the you gotta take that shit up with your managers, gang. I'm not finna tip, bro. Especially, I mean, maybe at the restaurants. I ain't gonna lie. At a restaurant, I'll tip. I'll give you a little 5% tip, 10% tip. Outside of that, though, bro, I don't know. I just feel like that's not my prerogative, bro. Like, that's not something I did growing up. I feel like that's something I probably started doing when I moved to the US. So, yeah. Looks like we about to get some McDonald's, nigga. We about to get some McDeezies. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might look at me crazy, bro. I'm getting four McDoubles and some fries. I'm gonna lie, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That might be the move. Four McDoubles and some fries. Like McDonald's will get you right. I could see how I could definitely see. Oh, let me not use that card. Oh yeah. Use that Cash App shit. Use the Cash App. That's cool. Hell yeah. Cool as hell. Fantastic. I thought I used the other card, but I'm like, shit, that card ain't even valid no more, bro. So might as well not even use it. All right, but nah, bro. We might be able to do some reacts. But nah, bro. I'm more focused on. I'm trying to get this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm glad it auto captured it too, bro, because that would have actually pissed me off if I had to readjust the aspect ratio with this shit, bro. I'm like, dog, I'm just trying to get on the game, bro. Niggas just trying to get on the game, bro. Let me see. You lost connection. Your host has been alright. Whatever, bro. Put me back in the game. I forget which side I'm even on, bro. Colonists. I said colonists. Whatever them niggas are, bro. Whatever them niggas want to call themselves. Colonials and shit. Them niggas. You said I lost the connection to the server, bro. Nigga, if you don't fix that shit. I pay good money for this Wi-Fi. I'll be damned if I lose a connection to my server, nigga. No way. Cause this bitch was literally working a second ago when, like, right as I was yapping, right before I turned this bitch on, right as I was even like, I bet. That's exactly what I was talking about. I was my biggest op, bro. Like, the is literally the biggest op. Me looking crazy out here, bro. It was 45 minutes. That shit kicked in. I'm forbidden thought to take an edible. But, you know, I kind of don't want. I don't know. Like that might end in hardships and pain if I do. Alright, we could. God damn, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you asleep, ain't you, nigga? Be asleep. Yeah, let me put that back on. I was about to say, we on Foxhole though, bro. Foxhole is probably like my favorite online war game, bro. I don't be getting so clapped in it, bro. We could have really run Chivalry whole time. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas could have really run Chivalry, bro. I feel like I'll be too nice at Chivalry though. Oop. Yeah, that's a little loud. That's a little bit too loud, but y'all be straight.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Face ass. Can y'all hear me? Alright, you racist.
We can hear you.
Alright, fuck nigga. Bitch ass niggas. Niggas don't. Nah, cause fuck all that, bro. Them niggas dead took their whole time, but they were like, damn, it's a nigger in here. I felt that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I felt that shit. Alright, let's see. I'm looking for 9mm. They got 8mm. Alright. Submachine gun, 9mm. I'm gonna have to choose one where the ammo is readily available, right? I think I saw some 20. Oh, yes, sir. 9mm. Retrieve. Thank you very much. It's been so long since I seen 9mm ammo. I damn near forgot how the shit looked, bro. All right, now I'm gonna need a submachine rifle. You feel me? We're gonna get the fiddler. Pause on the name though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a one hell of a name, bro. Right? Boom, boom, money. Money, bro. Straight money, bro. Goddamn gnats, nigga. It's that time of the year. Okay, I guess this is I was gonna say, nigga, you better let me get up out of here, man. Alright, we go. I don't know where. Let me see the map. Where the ops at, bro? Alright. Looks like we might have to. We might have to head south. Nah, south, they gonna see us coming, bro. We can really just flank through here, cross over the bridge, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to wreck some, bro. Trying to wreck some, bro. Yo. What the fuck was that? Oh. I was gonna say my phone just vibrated, but I'm like, what the hell? Ooh, that nigga almost got, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He literally almost got. Are you dead ass, bro? The trench just ends here. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Alright, let me see. I guess we might have to go south then, you feel me? Go south, help our niggas out over there. Make sure they're not dying and shit, bro. Yeah, gotta make sure that I'm crouching. Damn, I got mud on my boots. Fuck. Nah, don't tell me the server done glitched, bro. Please, bro. Please, 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 please. I swear to God, if that motherfucker glitched, bro, I'll be sick. I'd actually be sick as hell. Alright, bet. It's back. Alright. Let me get my bitch ass to some cover. Yeah. Now we're gonna catch anybody, bro. Where we at? Damn, ain't nobody gonna be out here. See, it's friendly territory. What? All that shit friendly? How so? Okay. Well, it can't be completely friendly if it's green.
Alright, brother.
Oh, Nick. Got that fucking gnat, bro. You know what? Fuck that. We gonna play chivalry, bro. Nah, that shit just pissed me off. No way that nigga curved my shit. Pause. And then, nah, bro. We about to get on chivalry, bro. We about to get on chivalry, bro. I'll be damned. I'll be so fucking damned, bro. All cause man, fuck that, bro. We gotta put on chivalry. That just killed my spirit. I'm like, man, I don't even want to play that bullshit no more, bro. Still a dope ass game, bro. It's just like it's hard to play Foxhole when you leave and when you come back to it, bro. Cause like, goddamn, like no way that nigga, and like he probably had one of them powerful ass PCs. Look at me coping, bro, coping like a motherfucker, bro. But nah, bro, that nigga literally ran around my shit and then just, you feel me, hit me. I swear to God, bro, I hit this nigga like 30 times, bro. Whole time I hit that nigga like twice. Bro, I'm like, dog, why is he not going down? Nigga slash my shit, bro. Crazy. Man. I ain't gonna lie. Be looking at these wings, bro. Be looking at these boneless wings, nigga. That shit fantastic. That shit immaculate, bro. You know what's crazy? I thought that I already found the Queen's lair in Valheim, and the whole time I didn't, bro. That shit was just literally missing, bro. Like, what the fuck? We gonna put up some reacts in a little bit. Let's see if this John's finished loading up. Waiting for game, nigga. I'm waiting for you. But I swear to God, that's what that shit says. It says waiting. Damn. Of course, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. But now, bro, it literally says waiting for game. Like, bro, for the love of God. For the love of God. Please. Please. Like, my nigga, you could really just start up right now, bro. This game, they acting like I don't play this game all the damn time. No, shit. I might need a retwist here pretty soon, bro. Fuck. When niggas acting like I don't play this bitch all the damn time, bro, you can literally just load up. Alright, thank you. Thank you. I feel like it's done loading up now, bro, because the shit disappeared. And usually, yep. There we go. Type. I guess it's on its own type of timing. It'll load up in a second though. If it wants to, y'all know how chivalry be, bro. Chivalry. I mean, I guess I'm playing on the Xbox Companion, so it's not even like really loaded on my actual. I mean, but now though, cause the game is actually downloaded on my computer. I have all the shit. It's not like I'm cloud playing the shit through my Xbox, bro. Like, I'm not cloud playing the shit through my Xbox, so there's no reason why it shouldn't work. But hey, nigga, the way shit been happening, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The way shit been looking, the way shit been moving, bro. Life is just hilarious, man. Life is fucking hilarious. Thank you for the, like, Jesus Christ. I can't imagine this shit moving any slower. Like, bro, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way life been playing out lately, shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Feel me? Everybody need a little depression arc, man. Everybody need a little depression arc. I feel like that's kind of a necessary part of growth, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I knew me personally, bro, like, grad school, that's not even an option. Like, growing up, going to school was like was like the bane of my fucking existence, bro. Having to wake up and then go somewhere and then learn some knowledge that you genuinely don't even care about, and, you know, realistically speaking, unless you're in a very, very specific field, you probably wouldn't use. Right? A lot of the stuff that I've learned in college, bro, I probably will never use that shit a day in my life. Maybe the shit for like my personal, like, shit from my specific major. Yeah, my major kind of carries into real life, I wouldn't necessarily say into like the job world, but into real life. Like I studied criminology and sociology, so I guess it kind of helps you understand like people a little more. It kind of lets you know where people are coming from a lot of the time a little more. But you know, a lot of jobs kind of require either experience or like the actual legitimate specific training for it. So there's a lot of stuff that if you wanted to learn it in college, but you can really learn it online. Like if that's just a passion of yours, then you probably should just learn it online. But if you want to go into something like very, very specific, like I don't know, being a lawyer, being a doctor, things of that nature, then obviously, bro, you would have to go to school. Like stuff that requires you to go to school for it, bro. Trade schools aren't bad either, man. I'm actually thinking about picking up a trade myself. So, like, definitely, the world is bigger than the classroom, bro. So, just kind of use the job that you have to build the life that you want. Because at the end of the day, everybody who has the life that you want, that you're seeing, kind of had to work a job they didn't like, do things they didn't really like.
Save the
And
consumables!
just, you know, buckle down and go through it, man. It is what it is. Let me turn this down. Holy hell, bro. Fuck. Alright. See, it was because I wasn't even using my character, bro. They gave me some random ass nigga to use, bro. Like, who even is that? I can't even, like, physically relate to the nigga, bro. Alright, I guess this is just the color scheme of this specific. Fuck the lag, bro. Alright. Let's go to a place that's not so crowded. Of course you're a dumbass with lightning. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we're gonna heal up. Trying to fight through the lag is kind of wild, bro. Damn, I just hit my homie. Oh shit, hell no. Man, hell no. Niggas done called in the cavalry, bro. Fuck. So why is it so hard to fight against the Masons when I'm using Agatha, bro? And of course, when I die, they're gonna put it back to my regular skin. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright, bro. Nah, it's not even fair. That was straight lag. That was actually straight lag, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, I might have to trade, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, they wouldn't even let me trade sides. Bro, the lag is just too insane. I don't even know what's happening. It's not like we haven't done something like this before. Alright, bet.
Reinforcements have not yet arrived. This is it. Do not go quietly.
Options.
Keep fighting from Argon.
Where's the video? Video quality low. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, but I'm like, damn, is the quality too high or something? I know damn well. I specifically put this shit to baby shit quality, bro. Oh, well, what do you know? The lag is still there. It somehow even got worse. Like, you don't even gotta win this shit, gang. Like, what are you doing? Fuck. Damn, bro. Alright. Dasher is nearby. Best news we've had all day, bro. I'm gonna be right back.
Every man take 5 of them with you. Stand proudly. We will not fall. Keep fighting for Argon. Only half the garrison remains. Die with honor. We must hold. Let every man take 5 of them with you. Stand proudly. We will not fall. This is where we stand. This is where they die. Reinforcements have not yet arrived. This is it. Do not go quietly. Not let the enemy break our ranks.
Services by Birdie. Let's see. Infographic show. I'm gonna lie. It might just be tough. 40 Shams. Yep. Am I still sub to him? Hell yeah. It's crazy seeing that nigga do reacts without the or videos without the Dewey on, bro. That's kind of like his signature thing. I just realized this whole time niggas can hear me talk. It's probably for the best though. Nah, that's crazy. I'm gonna need to know what game that is. I ain't gonna lie.
You already know what the going on.
Nah, I already watched this, honestly.
In November 2009, a man by the name of Michael.
What's good with y'all niggas, man? Man discovers his kids weren't his, so he did this. By O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's get into it, bro.
In November 2009, a man by the name of Michael Barber made a horrifying discovery. He found out that his loving wife, Mason Barber, was having not one, not two, but 3 affairs. And of course, he was horrified. And he thought about one thing, his daughter, Tamara. He said to himself, if my wife has 3 different affairs going on, this may not be my daughter. And he was right. He took his daughter to McDonald's one day and did a cheek swab and went to the DNA and found out
You are not.
from there, Mr. Barber was convinced he would carry out a pretty evil plan that was full of hatred and revenge.
Courtroom was filled with friends and family, and it was a mixture of emotions. Actually, there were people who acknowledged what had been done, but wanted to see his life spared. But at the end of the day, Judge Edward Webster said that this was a planned slaying and cruel in its execution.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of wild, bro.
And that it was the planning included preparing a rental car that couldn't be traced and heading toward Texas.
Nigga used a rental. That's kind of crazy.
Where the slain wife's current lover was living, and the judge said that basically we're lucky we didn't have 3 victims in this crime.
So after 8 days of plotting the plan, he went through with it, deleting his wife and then also the daughter. But there's more.
He deleted his daughter too? Nah, that's kind of wild, bro.
He simply didn't buy into Barber himself, who spoke before sentencing to say that it was a crime of passion. And he also said that he was planning on this to be a murder-suicide, but didn't have a gun with him at the time he was pulled over and arrested by police in New Mexico.
Can I describe the background behind this? You know, Barber found out through a paternity test that his 6-year-old daughter was not his, and also that his wife had been having an affair with several other gentlemen.
That appears to be the case, and as I said, he then planned out this slaying by having a romantic evening with his wife that ended, though, with her strangulation.
Not only did he want to delete himself, he was on his way to Texas to delete the man that was sleeping with his wife.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of far-fetched, bro. You should probably just leave that nigga alone, bro. You never want to go after the other person, but you kind of just want to keep it right there where you are, bro. Like, hell no.
And it's important to know that people felt sorry for him and even wanted his life spared because it was a crime of passion, according to some. This man deleted his wife and his...
I ain't gonna lie, crazy take. I can understand the wife part. But like the daughter, bro, you kind of wild, bro. You a little bit of a wild nigga, bro. And I'm a wild nigga myself, bro, but you might be a wild nigga, bro.
Kid that was not his. And although it's a terrible thing to do, some people felt some level of sympathy because the man had been duped. There's so much talk about deadbeat guys and deadbeat fathers who don't take care of their kids.
Mad talk about it, bro.
And of course,
An unreasonable amount of talk about it, actually.
it's a real big story amongst women, especially on social media. But we're going to be honest, guys. There's not enough talk about this.
I think it's funny how a lot of women will say that men lie and men are pieces of shit. Why is it that 26.9% of all women have lied about paternity?
26, damn near 27%. That's a huge number, bro. It's like over quarter. My math is kind of shitty, bro. But it seems like over quarter, bro. That's just kind of crazy.
Meaning they've actually pinned a child on a father that isn't theirs. And most of them have admitted doing this because they pick the more suitable father out of the men that they've been cheating with.
The lady says that over 26% of women basically have kids by somebody else, and then they pick the guy that's the most fatherly to take care of the children.
That's some evil ass shit, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
What does that mean? That means that the guy that you're sexually attracted to, you don't mind letting him clap your cheeks. But when it comes to providing for this kid, you already know that that guy won't do it. So you put the baby on another guy who will do it while continuously having an affair with the man.
That's some gnarly shit right there, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think in Jamaica they said that the reason it's illegal over there is because it would cause an unprecedented amount of femicide.
And that won't take care of you. It's a terrible thing because men put a lot of effort into taking care
Cause like niggas would just be killing their wives and shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Insane shit.
of their wife and their kids. Physical effort, stress, thinking, saving, sacrificing. And the man who's the real father is not even doing anything for the kid. And that's painful to understand. This brings us to the story of Mr. Deshaun Flood. He's a man from Detroit that recently got arrested in Sterling Heights, Michigan. And why did he get arrested?
I forgot this was who the story was even about in the first place, bro. This nigga did a crazy 4.4 minute yap, bro. Wow.
Basically, his wife was showing up to work at a senior living facility, and Mr. Deshaun Watson pulled up to her job. Once she came in, he approached her with a gun, and his wife tried to cover in her coworker's car, but Flood stopped the car from closing. He then fired multiple shots at his wife and began to pistol whip her.
Nigga pistol whipped her? Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga went overkill, bro.
Now, thankfully for his wife, she was taken to a local hospital and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. But Mr. Deshaun Flood is now in jail, and his bond is set $1 million cash. If he posts the bond and is released, he must wear a GPS tether, and he cannot have any contact with the victims. Now, this story is going viral all across Instagram, all across the black
All three is kind of crazy, bro.
Detroit, and it even came across my desk. But then there's been a wrinkle to one of the questions. Why would he do this? I mean, don't get me wrong. Men can do all kind of things, you know, that's crazy and doesn't make any sense. You know, wife leaves them, they can attack her. But it just doesn't make sense for a man to just show up for any reason and just shoot his wife and pistol whip his wife for just no apparent reason.
I think it's because they know that realistically speaking, you know, they're gonna get shafted in court type shit. You feel me? And probably lose everything. So might as well just throw everything away. I feel like niggas go like that. They go to a very, very dark place, bro. You feel me? They go to a real dark place. Then outlandish shit starts making sense. And this is just the result of it, bro. Like, this is literally just the result of it, bro. If you find yourself in a situation like that, bro, literally just back away, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's not even worth losing your life over, bro.
Without it being justified. Stop the show. There's definitely no justification for violence against women. All right, so let's put that out there. But we did find a reasoning that some people may feel that was justified. And it was this. The popular Instagram blog called A Man Supporting Men put this up here. The Detroit man is accused of showing up at his wife's job in Sterling Heights at an assisted living place, shooting at her several times, and then pistol whipping her after she tried to run away. Update. He had been married 9 years and found out all 3 of these children.
All 3 is insane.
Was not his.
Damn.
Now again, I believe this rumor started on the Coli website. It's a big time forum. A lot of black men hang out there. Shout out to them. They've been doing their things for a long time. But I decided to go to the man's TikTok. So I typed Rashawn Flood, and he doesn't have very many posts. He has 2 posts. The last time he posted was on June 6, 2025. And this was the post that he made, all right? Just a picture of him in a still image. But it seems that people are already commenting on the situation, and people are saying stuff like this: praying for you, sweetie. Okay, that's somebody who must know him. This person says, prayers to you, man. You never deserved what happened.
That's crazy.
No man does. Free you till it's backwards, bro. You ain't deserve what that 304 did.
Nigga said free, bro.
Says, free bro. Chaos says, you don't get to tell the betrayed how to respond. Even Malcolm.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you respond some outlandish ways, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you responded too much of an outlandish way, bro, you might be a nut yourself, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
X says betrayal is worse than death. Understand, when you betray someone, you better be damn ready for the consequences that come.
Very true on that aspect, though.
Behind it. Now, of course, there are some people in society who believe that no matter who the father is of a child is innocent, and children must be protected and cared for at all costs.
Realistically, yes. Caring for children in general, even if they're not your own, should and is a community responsibility.
It would be the nice thing to do, but I don't think it should be everybody's responsibility. No. It will be, it's supposed to be in a way that, you know, you should want to do it, not that it's your responsibility to do it. I feel like that's a much better way of saying.
And no, that doesn't mean that you should raise or discipline someone else's child, but ensuring their health, safety, and well-being is a community obligation. The same way we
I can understand that to an extent.
Watch for each other's health and well-being as adults, meaning that if something weird is happening, we tell each other, or if someone looks unwell, we try to support them, should be given tenfold to children.
And I definitely agree with this. Don't.
I don't know.
Get me wrong, okay? Even in the first case where the man found out the kid was not his, it's not the child's fault, all right? The child was born.
Yeah, I was about to say, you didn't even have to do the child like that, bro.
Born into this world. The child probably loved the man as her father, so it doesn't justify anything. And even what happened with Mr. Sean Flood, it doesn't justify what he did, okay? But we all know as men that this is a very hurting thing. Now again, this is rumors, but of course, based on what we're seeing on his TikTok, people commenting this, it appears that some of these people who may be from his home city understand the situation and they know what's going on, all right? This is what it appears, that they know what's happening, and what they believe is happening is that he got played. Let me just say this to women who indulge in doing this to men.
Like, it's not your fault if that happens, bro, but like, just understand it's a very, very high possibility if you play them type of games.
Every man is not going to react civilized. There are going to be
Yeah.
some men, they're going to be like, you know what, that hurts, you know, but I still love the kids. You know, this is devastating to me, but I can move on. That's probably most men that can do that. Most men can get over it somehow, although their trust issues could be terrible for the rest of their life. And it will probably be okay once they can get over the hurt and the pain of finding out that the kids you've been raising and taking care of
That's a different level of pain, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
are not yours, all right? Yes, some men can overcome that, even most men. But there are some men who cannot overcome that, okay? And they're not gonna care in the heat of the moment that, you know what, I'm gonna go to jail forever, or I'm gonna mess my
Certified crash out, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
life up. They'll probably consider that after the fact, like Mr. Michael Barber, who I talked about earlier, is probably now age 68, and he's been in jail for 13 years, and he's gonna get the death penalty, all right? And he's gonna die. But he probably cares about that now. But during the situation, he didn't care about that. He
Nigga ain't give a damn. He ain't give a fuck.
actually wanted to self-delete himself. So for women out there who are having a child by somebody else, and then you're having a man raise those kids, you got to understand, you don't know what a person is capable of, all right? And a man who has spent his life taking care of kids, looking out for them, raising them, loving them, sacrificing his own personal life, and he finds out that he's really not a father, especially if his identity is being a married man and being
Man, bro. That's some sick ass shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
a father, and those kids are not his, that man may not have anything to live for according to him, because he is living for those kids. Those kids are part of his identity. So now what you're telling me is I'm no longer a father anymore. I'm no longer the man that I'm supposed to be in the community. All of that is taken away from me. These are my kids. This is who I live for. So if this is not going to be me, then whatever I'm living after this ain't worth living or not worth being what it is. And so some guys are going to make that choice, and that choice is revenge. It's you who destroyed me. It's you who played me. And I must enact this revenge on you. I don't want to give it, time to go to the courts or go to the child support court, because you don't care about me, so now I don't care about you. And in that time,
Type shit though. I ain't gonna lie. That's some evil ass shit, bro. But I know where that mindset is coming from.
in an instance, it could be deadly. It could
Not excusing it, by the way, but for me, I'm just already knowing how that mindset can be, bro.
cost you your life. So we gotta really be careful of people's feelings that we're playing with. And again, like, if you don't want to have a situation like that, then yeah, attorney fraud is destroying men. And sometimes men are broken and they get to this point. Now, what I will tell men is this on your behalf: things like this have happened, they will continue to happen. No matter how hurt you are, you don't want to destroy your life. Life indeed can get better if you believe that it can get better. There are many other men that have been in similar situations like this and have found a way to get out of it. Throwing your life away, putting yourself in prison in harm's
Will never be worth it, man.
way, does nothing but make you live a life of regret. And this man is 37 years old. He's a young man. His life is over already. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy L. Jackson back at it again.
Like, bro is never getting out. Like, he is legitimately never getting out. But hey, man, that's the end of the video, bro. Appreciate y'all niggas for watching, man. Like, subscribe. Don't be a crash out, bro. Peace. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I done did some gnarly shit too in the heat of the moment. No, nothing along those lines though. I ain't gonna lie. I done like punched a wall. I punched a door. Like I've lashed out at like objects and shit in the past, but
And yes,
I ain't gonna lie. Hitting somebody, bro, let alone shooting somebody, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy work. Like, you shot. Like, I mean, then again, I was gonna say the mother of your kids, but then again, it's like, that's not the mother of your kids. But still, though, shooting somebody, bro, I feel like if the only reason you probably should do that is really self-defense, bro. Like, if anything other than that, you sitting behind bars for the rest of your life, looking at musty-ass niggas, bro. Hell no. Hell no. This nigga Stanley got a new animation out, though. Let's see. What's good with y'all niggas, man? Dating It, the Vape Girl by Stanley Animations. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been fucking with Stanley this last year, bro. Let's see what you got for us, man. Boom.
I will address the elephant in the room. One
Elite opener. I'm not gonna lie. That's an elite fucking opening, bro.
132 days and 1 hour. That is the last time that I posted a video onto YouTube on Stanley Animations. I missed you guys. I'm not even just saying that to say it. Guys, I haven't posted. I miss you. I miss you. If you guys don't know, I have a reaction channel. I've been posting on that reaction channel so that I can maintain this channel. I told you guys the reactions is what's going to sustain this channel because quite frankly, I was losing money every time. Sorry, there's a monitor down here. I was losing money every single time I posted an animation video.
I bet, bro. Like, having to buy all the resources for that shit, bro, probably costs mad money, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like being a YouTube animator is probably one of the most expensive, is one of the most expensive ways to become, like, a YouTuber. Like, just starting off, kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Animating. Plus, you gotta learn how to do all that shit, too, bro. You gotta pay for the software. I'm cool. I'm so cool.
Even now, I'm still losing money when I post an animation video. However, I like it. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I just want y'all to know, number one, weekly videos are back. This video is done. We got video for next week. That's already done too. And the video for the third week of the month is already halfway finished. 4 videos a month or I die. I'm sorry.
Hey, nigga. He's a bold ass nigga for making. I mean, if he got it like that, bro, he got it like that, bro. It's just a very, very bold promise to make. I ain't gonna lie. But then again, he does YouTube full time, bro. Like, that's his actual job. I feel like just cause like I have an actual full time job, bro, wanting to do YouTube like 4 videos a month, bro, fuck. That used to be a lot more accessible for me, bro. I used to bring out like a video like every day, bro. Like, boom, new reaction a day, new reaction a day, new reaction a day. I should probably go back to doing that though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna definitely have to go back to doing that, bro.
I'm a reactor now. Genuinely take the time, and I'm being so serious. Please genuinely take the time to follow the Stanley Live channel. This channel is what makes this channel possible because I am still losing revenue on this channel. Animation is just hard to make revenue off of that's at least sustainable. We have a huge community over there, 20,000s of people. We got hundreds of people in the Discord. Show some love if you can. If you can't.
What? I didn't even know this nigga Stanley had a Discord, but that's crazy.
No worries. Don't worry. It's all good. But at the end of the day, I do want you guys to know, genuinely, retention aside, I really did miss posting on Stanley Animations, okay? We have so much videos, so much to talk about. You guys haven't even seen the new crib. Oh my gosh, you guys haven't even seen the new crib. Oh my gosh, I haven't even seen the new crib.
No way, this nigga had the camera John that be moving, bro. That's crazy.
Say too much. Oh my god.
Alright, bro.
No, I'm joking.
Alright, bro.
I'm gonna see y'all. Y'all enjoyed the video. I'm so happy to have y'all back. I love y'all. Okay.
Bro, this is 2 minutes of yap, bro. Put the video in the bag, man.
Enjoy.
I almost caught a nicotine overdose by association just trying to keep a girl happy. I show up to this date, right? A coffee shop, you know, my body. I pull up YSL, vanilla undertones. I'm on that. She pulls up smelling like blueberry frost. Before I even order.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Blueberry, it gotta be the minty John too, bro. Blueberry, mint frost, all that shit, bro. Hell no.
My vanilla latte.
I say as I'm about to smack this.
Extra pumps of syrup. Shorty whips out this neon pink USB stick, hits it like a secret handshake only LeBron knows, and exhales a Pixar cloud over my latte. Barista looking at us like we summoned the same.
Oh God, bro. I feel like they were right by making Shaggy white, bro. But I feel like Shaggy should have definitely been like a dark skinned dreadhead, bro. Like I feel like that would have been more fitting. Like Shaggy, well, I ain't gonna lie, he got, man. Black Shaggy would have been dope, bro. Black Shaggy would have been dope as hell.
Frog that you can only see from Scooby-Doo episodes. But here I go, you know, accepting, gas mask in one hand, air tank in the other, getting ready to say hi.
But why this nigga still got a high top in his animation though? That's the real question.
And she goes, hold up, one more hit for the nerves. I promise, any nerve ending you have left are being deep fried and something Popeyes wouldn't even use. I'm doing my best to get a read on this woman because, you know, I actually like her. Even though she comes from a different walk of life than I do.
Niggas said a different walk of life just because somebody be inhaling fucking flavored fumes. Come on now.
Still want to be respectful. We sit down, she's scrolling through TikTok with one of her hands, flicking her vape like, you know, a fidget toy. With the other asking me what's my biggest passions and trying to have deep conversations. Every time I open my mouth though to say what I want to say, something goes in it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, it's inside of my throat. Why is there kiwi spice and lemon undertones touching and caressing my uvula? I'm over here blinking.
That nigga uvula feel molested, bro. Pause.
Morse code for help while she's seasoning the air to the best of her ability. But aside from that, it actually goes pretty well. You know, she might have gave me a new conversation topic with my doctor, yes, but she also made me feel, you know, some type of butterflies. She was a cool girl, genuinely. I'm not hating. Dinner time comes up, I spend $40 on plates the size of coasters. I'm mad, but I'm not too upset. I'm literally eating with fine shit, is what I want to say. Because the girl trying to show me how to make reams with a pen in her hand right now is getting really close to me causing a commotion. And look, I'm all for hobbies, okay? But if I busted out a basketball and started hooping in front of the table in a tuxedo, I think it'd be pretty reasonable to assume we're gonna get kicked out. But luckily for me, you know, the only thing worse than my date was the staff because they were also vaping. Now, let me stop right here and say
no way the staff was vaping too. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of wild. Vaping around other people's food. Vaping around your food is cool. Feel me? It's your food, it's your germs. You feel me? Cool. Vaping around other people's food, bro, that's a new level of dickheadery, bro. Of headassery, bro. Alacavra, what's good with you, bro?
Vaping in itself isn't the bad part. Life, live it. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Do the things you want. But in a restaurant where the ceiling looks like a high school bathroom, I feel like I get to complain just a little bit. Our restaurant might as well have had a casino table and slot machines. I got my food and almost yelled jackpot. Bro, and obviously I'm exaggerating, but as someone who will purposely cough louder when someone lights a cigarette next to me, I will say this is my fault, okay, for putting myself in this position.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of wild. You did put yourself in that position though. You did put yourself in it. You can't even complain about it, birdie.
I try to end the date quickly, and the ride home, you know, was cool though.
My training for my fight, hell yeah, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just enjoying a calm little cheat meal before I go to the gym, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a tough day today. It's jiu-jitsu day. I love grappling, bro. I love wrestling, man, but fuck, bro, it's so much. It's so hard, bro. Like, it's cool, you know, you're the hammer sometimes, you're the nail sometimes, bro, fuck. When you go one round, and because I'm in fight camp, bro, my coach is gonna keep me in there the whole time. I'll literally be going round after round after round with a new guy, like every different round. Pause, bro, because that shit sounded so fucking crazy.
Oh, you know, windows up, heat on, and somehow along the way, my Toyota somehow also turned into a casino as well. Look, I have a no smoking rule in my car. I think that's reasonable. She didn't know. She vapes. I tell her. She tells me she didn't know. I tell her I know. But in the back of my mind, though, if you don't don't know if you're allowed to smoke in here, then why are you smoking in my car? She's DJing the aux and vaping sour melon so much, my fog lights cut on by themselves. I crack my window down, but it's either freeze to death from the ice wind or inhale what I can only imagine Warzone players are going through. So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga, this must be what non-smokers be feeling like, because I know Stanley doesn't even smoke weed either. So, you know, props to you though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Keeping your lungs fresh until you like 25. I think that nigga's 25. Keeping your lungs fresh that late, spectacular. I ain't gonna lie, but nigga like me, I joined the dark side when I was 18, bro. Never looked back. And you know what's crazy about it, bro? A lot of people, I'm not gonna say most people, but a lot of people who I met who smoke started smoking at like fucking 12, bro. Like, you didn't even give your lungs a chance. Nigga, I was 18. I was a grown-ass man. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of wild, bro.
Oh, you know, naturally, she side-eyes me like I leaked government secrets. Oh, you don't like the smell? I'm like, it's not that I don't like it. I just enjoy breathing plain, natural, boring, average oxygen. You know, she laughs, obviously, because I'm adorable, and blows more kiwi in my face. Fast forward.
Nah, that's wild. That's wild. Justifiable crash. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Justifiable crash, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, dog.
For a month, and you know, she never quite reached wife material because, you know, obviously she's vaping during hugs, vaping in Target, vapes mid kisses. Like, it's an actual ad break every single time that we interact, and it's unskippable. I could be at church one Sunday, choir doing amazing.
No way you vaping in the house of the Lord, man. I don't even believe in Jesus, bro. But like, I'm for sure not going to disrespect his crib, bro. That's kind of wild.
Amazing grace, and she will find a way to lean over and hit a cloud underneath the church stool. Needless to say, you know, I requested extra prayer on her that day. It didn't work. But honestly, genuinely though, I would say the worst part about all of talking to a girl who really is addicted to it is the charger crisis. You could be watching a Netflix show, Pablo Escobar, midnight, and her pod just dies. Whole movie is paused while we tear the couch apart for a micro USB that I do not own. And when she finds it, plugs it in, and, you know, takes the pool. The relief that comes from her doing that sounds like somebody who beat the final boss in a video game. And only after we go through all of those leaps and hurdles may we press play on whatever we are watching. TSA is probably the worst that I've seen it get though when it comes to somebody in their vape. Like, I've been flying before and the security will drag somebody's bag outside, and when they have to open it, because obviously you can't bring that through a scanner, I'll see.
What? Nigga, what? I went through the airport with a vape on me. I had a vape in my pocket, bro. What are you even talking about, gang? I literally had, bro, it was literally this vape. I went to the airport with this vape in my pocket. I got on the plane with this vape in my pocket. I promise you, bro, nobody gives a fuck. Just don't hit it in the plane, and then just don't, like, blow the shit out into the air in the airport, bro. Like, you can zero that bitch, bro, but like, just don't be fucking loud with it, bro. You be straight.
12 vapes stacked in a bag like illegal fireworks.
I ain't gonna lie, 12 vapes is fiend shit. 12 vapes is fiend shit, bro. This vape I got right now, it's not even mine, bro. My homie just gave it to me. Like, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't go out and buy a vape, bro. Like, I can't go out and actually buy a vape. That shit is gnarly. Like, I'll smack it here and there when I see it, bro. Like, if I'm out with my homies, bro, one of them got a vape, cool. I'll smack the vape, bro. He said, I look tired as fuck, bro. I want to kill myself. I'm not tired. Nigga, I promise you.
Agents will be like, ma'am, you can't take this many lithium batteries into the plane, and they'll bat their eyelashes until they...
Talking about lithium batteries, bro. Like, do these hoes actually have lithium batteries? Because if not, then TSA agents at like 3 airports just did not give a fuck about what I had in my bags, bro.
Are let through, or they throw a tantrum at the TSA. I know this sounds like I'm making this up, but this is actually something that happened to me. I almost actually got kicked off a plane because a guy vaped next to me, and they thought that I was the one who vaped. Luckily for me, they actually took him. They didn't kick him off the plane, even though they should have. But I have real traumatic experience.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit feel racist. Niggas don't even be vaping like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it really be the white folks, bro. I ain't gonna lie, niggas do be vaping. I'm niggas. I vape.
You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, most of the folks I be seeing like actually smack Nick, it be the white folk, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you have I've had so many of my black friends, they be like, nah, if it's not those 3 letters, I'm not touching it, bro. Like, that's cool.
Experiences when it comes to these things. And look, do I roast people who vape? Absolutely. But as long as you're respectful with it, not blowing it in people's face when they're walking behind you, not blowing it over people's food, and not tearing apart the couches and respecting their places of living, then I truthfully have no problem with it, even if it means that I had to date the vape girl. So moral of the story, love sometimes comes wrapped in cotton candy, lemonade, kiwi, banana split mix. If you date a girl...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like it's really just cause this nigga don't smoke. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if you did. Like, I feel like, yeah, some people who only stick to weed, they probably have some shit to say about it, but like 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, they probably don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Who vapes, you know, set some boundaries like, baby, please don't hotbox my sinuses during my forehead kisses. Keep spare chargers in every room. And remember, when she finally swaps in the pen for Pilates, or maybe she never does, you'll either be grateful for fresh air or so used to Fruit Loop oxygen that you might actually end up missing it. Cause I'm not gonna lie, me and her don't talk no more and I'm about to hit her up. Although breathing air was never her strong suit, being emotionally supportive absolutely was. She had a way of making you feel heard, you know what I'm saying? Even as she was exhaling like, you know, peace ice while doing it. But the thing,
this nigga here, man. This nigga Stanley, bro. I fucks with Stanley. I ain't gonna lie. I fucks with this nigga Stanley, bro.
is I need that, okay? I need that support long term, not in bursts, not in chapters. And the way she was going about life, it felt more like I was leasing Shorty than building a legacy with Shorty. Like, yeah, she was warm and had personality, but it came, you know, behind a cloud. A beautiful, tragic kind of cloud that made you squint just enough to see the future. And I know that sounds dramatic, but when I say till death do us part, I mean real deal, not a 30.
He said, hey bro, if you need anything, let me know, man. I know you've been working in the hospital, trading and streaming, all this gotta tire you the fuck up. On God, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Life been lifing, bro, you feel me? I just gotta figure shit out, man. And that's all I can do. But, you know, it is what it is, bro. I feel like the amount of battles I've had to fight through life, bro, like, not even just like actual fighting, bro, like, but just the amount of stuff I've had to go through to get to where I am, bro. I feel like there's genuinely nothing in this life that can stop me, bro. Like, and I see it, bro. Like, I believe look, man, I have my own set of beliefs, bro. I have my own personal set of beliefs about God and, you know, all types of shit, bro. But realistically speaking, as far as I know, this is the only life that I have, bro. This is the only chance at life I'll ever get. This is the only time that I don't know what happens after this. I don't know where I was before this, bro. This is all I know, right? And all you can do is do your best. Balls to the wall, bro. Like, literally do that shit to the best of your abilities. Like, do that shit like it's the last thing you'll ever be able to do, bro. Cause you don't know what happens, man. If you fail, cool, bro. You try again or you try something different, bro. But literally just do it, bro. Like, I refuse to live life at a desk. Like, I'm not, like, where they're talking about raising the retirement age to 73, bro. Fuck all that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not about to work at a job till I'm in my 70s, bro. I'm not trying to work till I'm in my 60s. I'm really not even trying to work till I'm in my 50s, bro. If I'm being so real with you. Cause, like, what's the point? 50, you, like, I think they said human beings get like what 85 to 90 years, bro. So if I work till I'm in my 50s,
Like, that's more than half of my life gone to working for somebody else. And now that my body is aging and I have to spend money on medicine and all types of shit, bro, that's when I get to enjoy my life. Like, bro, look, man, at the end of the day, all you can do is just, you probably gonna have to work a job you don't like, bro. You probably gonna have to do some shit that you don't like. You feel me? No matter how long it takes, bro. Use your job and put that shit towards your hustle, bro. Because your job is gonna be your job. If you lose your job, I promise you, they're gonna replace you that week, right? When I got temporarily fired from my old job, like I went back again. Like it was some other shit, bro. But like, they replaced me that week. But the craziest thing is that if you try to call off, if you try to get time off, they can be like, "Oh no, we can't give you any time off here. Oh no, you can't take that time off." They're telling you that you can't take that time off. But the moment they fire you, I promise you that week, bro, they will have somebody else standing there in your place. Like, bro, I genuinely can't take that shit seriously, bro. Like, I can't. Like, if it's not something that's building me, bro, if it's not something that's like, if it's not a part of my creation, bro, I don't care about it, bro. Honestly. Like, that's somebody else's work. I'll use that work to get myself to where I need to be. I'll use that work to like build my own hustle, bro. But I can't take that shit seriously, bro. Nah. Hell nah, bro. Fuck all that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, bro, I can see you from your looks. You deadass look tired. Please have some rest, bro. I know you're gonna win the fight. Life is hard, but just never give up on your dreams, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna try to find a way. I'll probably just post the link to the fight in the Discord. I'm not gonna lie. Like, y'all about to see a body bag, bro. Y'all about to see a crazy fucking body bag, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Do you still work at the mental health hospital? If so, how many days a week? So I still work at the mental health hospital, but I work with the kids now. I moved from the adult unit to the kids like back in January. And let's see. I only have to work 3 days a week, but I try to pick up like an extra day just to make, like, you feel me, some overtime. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, having to do that all for 12 hours, bro. And realistically, it's actually 12 and a half hours a day that you have to do that, because we get a 30-minute unpaid break. You feel me? So you're working 12 hours and you only get 30 minutes off. Yeah, we have 2 15-minute breaks, but like the nature of the job, it doesn't let you take 15 minutes to chill out. You feel me? Like, you have to take your 30, bro. Like, 30 is like, all right, cool. But like, it doesn't really, like, if you understand what I mean, bro, if you're like, if there's a behavioral health tech watching this, bro, or just anybody in healthcare, honestly, nurses, whatever, bro, you understand the fact that you can't just like take a 15. It doesn't like, it doesn't really make any sense, bro. Like, with all the shit that you're doing, to just sit down for 15 minutes. You might get like 15 minutes of sitting down in like total, maybe, like if you just like maybe on the computer or just like on the little company phone doing some shit, bro. But like, I don't know, I've never really found myself taking my 15s. What I just usually do is I'll smack 115 in front of my 30 and I'll smack another 15 behind it, and I'll just take a full hour break. You feel me? I'll do it like midday, like usually that like 1:30, 12 to 1:30. I find that that's like the best time to take those 1 hour breaks, because it's like patients, especially like in an inpatient unit, patients already fed, all types of shit, bro. They're cool. Let's see. What the fuck is this? You say you don't feel tired at training, right? You can perform 100% at training. You should also focus on your fight. I'll watch your opponent. He's not as good as fighter, and he got yeah, bro. I was about to say, nah, he's getting work. He's OD getting work, bro. But I actually feel a lot stronger, bro. Like, I feel so much stronger now, so much faster. Like, I've been
I feel a lot more elusive. Like my grip strength is a lot stronger. You feel me? Like I'm just gonna have to be smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be smarter, bro. I'm gonna definitely be smarter. Like, and I promise you, man, y'all about to see a body bag, bro. Y'all about to see a crazy body bag, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's cool though. Let's get back to the video though.
Day free trial with no refund policy. Okay, so to all my vapors out there, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're hilarious, full of life. Some of the most magnetic people I've ever met. Y'all got the mix of chill, chaos, and you know, the low-key, like addicted type of personality. But
nigga found the nicest way to call you a fiend.
I just wish your expiration dates didn't look like tour dates. You deserve more encores in your life, not an early exit. Have I talked to a vape girl since? I mean, yeah, nigga. What? I walked through the fog a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Took a stroll in the mist, but nothing too.
Nigga talking about he took a stroll in the mist. Bro, I swear to God, this nigga Stanley funny as hell, bro.
Wild. I'm not here to discriminate, vape or not. We're all just trying to find love the best that we can. But the older I get, the more that I realize if I'm not participating in something my partner does adamantly, it's not always a you do you, I'll do me situation. Sometimes it's that little bit of a crack that ends up turning into a canyon. And maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe love can survive nicotine. I don't care. But if I gotta tell one more crazy girl story and it includes a USB-C charger and cloud molecules in my face, the next pack I'm smoking is her, gang. Until then,
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this nigga Stanley gassing it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think it's that bad. But then again, as y'all can see, I be smoking, bro. So
breathe through your shirt, laugh through the clouds, and keep for.
But hey, man, that's the end of the video, bro. Like, subscribe. You probably shouldn't vape. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a good habit to start. But yeah, subscribe. Peace. Yeah, bro. Let's not start the vaping, bro. I feel like I should definitely stop. It's not a good habit to have, bro.
This is you.
Like I've been making, like I said, bro. I have like steps in place to try not to vape. This is so dope. This nigga made several thumbnails. That's dope. That's dope as hell, bro. That's actually dope as fuck. I mean, I need to get back on that, bro. I'll be doing like one thumbnails now, but I'll be trying to spend a lot of time making the thumbnails. What's good with y'all niggas, man? Why it sucks to be alive during a zombie apocalypse by Jinx. Let's get into it, bro.
This is you. You're born into a world where the leading cause of death is being bitten by your neighbor, and everywhere you turn, it looks like a straight-up human buffet. A 4-course meal with eyeballs, toes, and fingers as the main dishes.
But like, so do zombies eat humans, or do zombies make humans into zombies? Because that's something that I've never actually got. Because like, you're talking about all these hands and stuff missing, but like, if that was the case, then there wouldn't be any zombies, because the zombies are eating the people. So there wouldn't be enough whole people left to become zombies that were threatening enough to eat more people, right? I don't know. I feel like the whole idea of a zombie wasn't really fleshed out a lot. I feel like it was just an offspring of being a vampire.
You come from a woman wearing a blood-soaked hoodie, trying not to scream through labor while hoping the noise doesn't bring company. You're not covered in blankets after you're born. No, you're wrapped in a tarp. You think there's blankets during a zombie apocalypse? You literally have nothing. Your first toy is an empty bullet casing, and the first word you learn is probably shh. No one tells you you're special. They're just hoping you can be quiet for at least 5 seconds. Because let me tell you, these zombies are no joke. See, one of the main archetypes you're going to run into are the children zombies. They may look cute, but these are the ones you gotta watch out for. They are extremely fast and can fit into tiny places.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about this, bro. Like, I forgot there'd be mad baby zombies, bro. Like crazy baby zombies, but I don't know. I feel like most zombies would probably atrophy unless it's like is it a disease type of thing, like an infection type of thing, or is it a demonic zombie type of thing? Because if that's the case, then okay, I would understand why. Fuck, I literally had it in my hands. But if that was the case, I would kind of understand
like, okay, that's why they're not, dying of dehydration. But realistically speaking, the zombies who aren't in cold, dark places would be the only zombies that you had to. The zombies who weren't in cold, dark places would all die of dehydration, and you would only have to worry about the zombies in cold, dark places, like realistically speaking, because it's gonna take them longer to dehydrate and die. So I don't know, man. Unless it's the demonic type of zombie, you feel me? Probably 2-3 months max, bro. You'll be alright. You'll be straight. Most of them will be dead, and then you just come in, clear out the rest of them.
Have a dog door you forgot to lock? Well, before you know it, you have a zombie kid right next to your bedside, and they are not afraid to bite a big chunk into your neck. They also call these little devils the ankle biters for obvious reasons. The adult zombies are a little different. They are obviously bigger and slower, but these guys can be big. Like this one right here has the nickname Tubby because he's a chunky guy. These ones are easier to outrun, but they are extremely strong. So just make sure you barricade your doors.
Man, I thought zombies. I'm also thinking to start streaming too, like, like what? Strumming games, like reacting type of shit. I'm in German. What are strumming games? I don't know what that is, bro. You say you're in Germany, living in your uncle's basement, and you're gonna start working at a bar next week. I want to get a new PC, bro. Start streaming, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Start streaming and think about it more as like a community type of thing, bro, and not like what's it called? Not like, oh, I'm trying to get rich type of thing, bro. Oh yeah. Stream games, bro. That's cool. That's cool. But like, yeah, think about it more as building a community, bro. Like one by one, having an actual relationship with the people watching you, bro. I feel like that's what makes it a lot better. So it's like when you have a whole bunch of people watching you, it's like a whole bunch of people that you actually know and you've had actual conversations with, bro. So it's dope. It's actually a dope feeling, bro. Like I feel like, and it makes you money too, bro. Do that shit, man. Like definitely do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. And the sooner you start, the better, bro. The more you think about it, the more you're not doing it. And the sooner you start doing it, the more knowledgeable about it you're gonna be. The more confident on camera you're gonna be. The more authentic you're gonna be able to be, bro. And that's really what you want to have it, bro. You don't want to pretend to be somebody who you're not for multiple hours on end, but that shit is exhausting, gang. I ain't even gonna lie. Like right from when I started making content, bro, I'm like, you know what, I have to be myself, because I just can't try to act like somebody else, and then you're gonna hate it, and then you're gonna feel like it's an actual job, bro. Like hell no. This is the shit you're supposed to do to get away from a job, bro.
Behind you because they are known for being able to break down doors. Now the last zombie archetype is animals. For example, we have this dog right here. Now he may look like he could be your furry little friend, but the second you get close, he's biting your finger clean off. Not only will you be missing a finger, but now you're a zombie, so that kind of sucks. But I don't make the rules, I just write the videos. There isn't much of a school for you to go to. You don't learn the alphabet. You don't learn any multiplication. Lucky, and you definitely don't learn how to count to 67. Instead, you learn how to check for bite marks. A fever if someone is starting to look a little funny. You don't learn what Saturday morning cartoons are, but you do learn that rotting meat smells different from fresh corpses. That's your version of Sesame Street, just without the songs and with a lot more screaming and biting. The people around you that are actually human don't even look like humans. They're tired, with zombie-like eyes, constantly moving and always armed. And I mean always armed. I'm talking AK-47s in hand, hunter knife at the hip, Glock in the sock, and a grenade in the pocket. It's basically doomsday, so everyone still alive is absolutely strapped. And you're going to need it with hundreds of zombies constantly chasing you around.
Yo.
There are no birthdays, no holidays. Time doesn't pass in years. It passes in winters survived and people lost. You're told you're 7, but you might be 9 or 10 or maybe even 14. No one kept track. It doesn't matter. You're old enough to carry a knife and keep watch at night, which means you're old enough to die. You don't think about how old you are. You just think about what's broken, what's edible, what's trying to kill you today. Hopefully not the zombie dog.
Do I have a goal in YouTube? I ain't gonna lie, this shit was so gas. Like,
This shit was so fucking gas. This video was so gas. I was so locked in, bro. I damn near watched it like a viewer and didn't even react to it. You said, do I have a goal on YouTube? Also, do I want to get big like Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross type of guys? Hey, bro, I want to be able to not have a job. That's where I'm at, bro. I want to be able to not have a job, not have to worry about healthcare, not have to worry about a retirement because I would have put money up towards other investments. That's where I'm at. So, whether I go big like Kai Cenat, bro, or whether I don't make it to that level, I'm trying to be at a point in life where I don't have to, where issues can come up and I'm not worried about it financially. That's where I'm at, honestly.
Unlike a normal kid, you aren't allowed to cry. You're not allowed to. Not because you're tough, but because crying gets people killed. You cry, and something hears. Then something dies. That's the math, so you learn to bury it. They just hand you something sharp and tell you to stay alert. That's what love looks like now. Not hugs, not lullabies, just weapons and silence. You've never been to a real grocery store. You've only seen them basically destroyed and ransacked, with the shelves torn apart and blood smeared on the freezer doors. And if you're lucky, there may even be a frozen zombie in the freezer you can poke with a stick. You've never ridden in a car that works. You've sat in one to sleep or hide or bleed, but not to go anywhere. This might surprise you, but during—
This should sound OD depressing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This should sound so crazy. I literally almost died. And I literally almost died again. My dumb ass. But yeah, this should sound OD depressing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga like me, I just took myself out, bro. I feel like if you find yourself in this situation, that's a valid response. Do I pay for my MMA gym? Hell yeah, bro. Everybody pays for their gym. Everybody. That's how the gym keeps the lights open, bro. The fighter is a different entity from the gym. The fighter is the fighter. It's an individual sport with a team, right? So you're there, all of y'all in that group are in the team. All of y'all in the gym are on the same team. But y'all might still end up fighting each other one day because it's also an individual sport. You know what I'm saying? So the fighter is the fighter, bro. The fighter is just another race car on the racetrack. You feel me? Like, he can get a new pit stop anywhere, bro, but he has to pay for that pit crew that he's using right now. So they're not just blessing him with all the training because he's their fighter. Like, nah, bro. He's giving some bread to them coaches, bro. He's breaking them off a little something, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
During a zombie apocalypse, there are no mechanics still in business. So yeah, none of the cars are going to be running anytime soon. You've never used a microwave. You've never flushed a toilet. You've never turned on a light switch and expected it to work. And you've never slammed a door too loud because you knew what would happen after. Now, the worst part about all of this is when you have to see someone die. You've seen someone get left behind because they were slowing the group down. You've seen your brother get kicked out of the house because your parents couldn't tell if his cut on his arm was a bite or not.
Man.
You've seen what happens when people break. Not just physically, mentally. People who snap and wander into the woods, and people who take their own life while everyone else is sleeping.
Oh, man. Completely valid, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just because they couldn't handle the stress. And then you have the absolute worst. When the people who get bit beg you to wait before pulling the trigger to put them out of their misery. And people who lie about being bit and wait until they turn to attack you. A big part of being in a zombie apocalypse is your ability to kill things. You know, the occasional animal, zombie, your 5th grade math teacher.
I didn't even think about zombie animals. Bro. The zombies would get animals too. They're not just after people. You know, like... Now, if it's one of them demonic zombies, they might be after people only. Because, you know, people, demon type thing. But if it's one of them, like... I don't know, disease zombies, fungus zombies, they might go after animals too, I ain't gonna lie.
Sure, you know, the usual stuff. But eventually, you learned how to kill people. The first time you had to do it, your hand shook. You didn't want to do it, but they were infected, or they were about to be. Or maybe they were just going to take the last can of food and you couldn't let that happen. You told yourself it was survival, but he was also just kind of annoying, so it was a win-win. Surviving a zombie apocalypse only gets harder as you age.
He said, bro, my suggestion is, look, yeah, I know you're fighting, but you should focus on your streaming after your fight is over. You're overworking your body just to do it as a hobby if you want it so badly. Bro, when I tell you, it's not even all of that, bro. It's like, I've had other life shit happen too. You feel me? I can't even go too deep into that, man, but you feel me? I've had other life shit happen. Niggas been in that little depression arc, bro, but it's cool. You feel me? We straight, bro. We made it alive. You feel me? I'm not dangling from the fucking ceiling, fam, bro, so alright, bro.
By the time you're almost an adult, you've been through it all. You've gone days without eating, chewed on cloth just to trick your body into thinking it's food, stolen from people who were weaker than you, and watched someone die from drinking the wrong water. Having kids and a family isn't something you're really thinking about. I mean, your daily life is just you trying your best to survive. And even if you wanted to, it's not like you had a ton of options. I mean, most people are zombies, and if you do manage to find someone who's A, not a zombie, B, actually interested in you, and C, not hideous looking, then all you have to worry about is that insanely bad smell. Showers are not a common thing.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sex smell probably smell like skunk fumes over there, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Any noise could attract zombies at any time, and why would you ever want to risk that? Not to mention doing the task that makes said babies can be a little loud, so I guess you also have to worry about a baby zombie sneaking through the doggy door while you're a little busy. You end up popping out a few kids because, I mean, that's what you have to do if you want to keep the human race alive. But I gotta tell you, this might be the worst time in human history to have children, as if it's not enough stress to try and save your own life, but you also gotta deal with trying to keep your babies from becoming a zombie appetizer. If you've ever been in a zombie apocalypse, you know that there weren't a ton of doctors. It's not like you could really go to a hospital. If you get sick, tough luck. You've had fevers where you were sure you'd die, sweating and shaking on a cement floor with no one around to help. If someone gave you antibiotics, it was because they liked you, or owed you. Thought they were going to die soon anyway. Need to go to the dentist? Those don't exist, so go ahead and pull your own teeth out. Big gash in your arm? Go ahead and stitch the wound shut with a fishing hook. Oh, and there's definitely no bandages, but you do have duct tape, if that helps you at all. You don't dream about the future. You don't even think about it. There is no future. There is only movement.
Do I have an IG? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's _KACH1 _. So let me type it in the chat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bumsky. It's my IG, bro.
Staying alive is not a goal. It's a condition. It's a chore. You wake up, you pack your things, you walk, you scavenge, you hide, you sleep, and then you do it again. That's your life.
That's a miserable fucking life. I ain't even gonna. I couldn't even react to this video. That was such a miserable life, bro. Jesus Christ. But hey, man, that's the end of the video, bro. Like, subscribe, all that shit, bro. Peace. All right, we got, what's that? Subscription services by Birdie. What's good with y'all niggas, man? Subscription services by Birdie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what this video is about, but I feel it, bro. Like, subscription services, dog, have fucked the game up. Like, y'all pretty much own nothing, bro. I'm saying it like I own some shit. But, like, a lot of people don't even own their own phones, bro. Like, subscription services are wild. Like, where I'm from, bro, when you buy a car, the car is yours. There's no, like, you're not making no car payments, bro. You're not doing any of that, bro. You're literally, the house is literally yours. Like, shit is crazy, man. Fuck. Let's get into it, though.
subscription services. Okay, I think everybody can agree nowadays everything is a subscription. Okay, I just sounded like Benson there, my bad. And now not only does every app or service offer a subscription, but you can finance almost anything nowadays. You could just order a sandwich at Jersey Mike's and then you can finance that shit for $2.50 in 4 months or something. I don't know. You can pay for it in 4 separate chunks. And although some people might be like, wow, this is very convenient, but sometimes you just lose track of it. And the next month hits, you'll be like, what are all these subscription charges? It's from shit you bought in the last month that you decided to finance for some reason. Now, buy now, pay later can be helpful sometimes. I'm not saying it's all bad. Like if you got to make a big purchase and you're waiting to be paid, it
can be. It can be. I ain't gonna lie. It can be very helpful. You said, bro, well, I thought you were having my first fight. Bro, I've had several. I ain't gonna lie. I've had several fights, bro. I was talking about my first MMA. Like I've been doing this for a while, my guy, for a grip. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna hit you back on IG, man.
Could be very helpful. But if you pay later on every single thing you buy, how the hell are you even gonna keep track of it? And I feel like there are so many services that now offer buy now, pay later. Like PayPal offers it. Then there's this new service called Klarna. Like what the hell?
Klarna's a bitch. Klarna is a bitch.
It's Klarna. I've never heard of that shit in my life. Sezzle, I haven't heard of that shit either. There's a Firm, Quad Pay. You get the point.
I know a Firm. That's the Amazon John.
And then when people use buy now, pay later, sometimes they have trouble keeping up with all the loans. Like they can't pay them all. So they end up just putting themselves in debt. They buy shit that they can't even afford right now. And the rise of buy now, pay later just blows my mind. Nearly 30% of adults have used buy now, pay later. And to be honest with you, in this economy, I can't blame them. Eggs were $18 back in February. I still...
$18 eggs is actually insane.
Can't get over that. I know we're in the big July now. I gotta let that shit go, but $18 for eggs? Are we dead ass? Like, I'm not shopping at goddamn Erewhon, bro. I'm at Walmart. How the hell are they $18? So yeah, in some circumstances, obviously I don't have a problem with it, but if you overdo it, you're not gonna be able to keep track of it. And sometimes buy now, pay later has interest. So if you really don't need the product right this second, you're gonna be paying extra for it. So you're better off just waiting until later. And you know what's crazy? I just looked up, can you split payments on subscription services using buy now, pay later? Yes, it is possible to split subscription payments using buy now, pay later services. What? Imagine having a subscription on a subscription. That is insane. Like, that just makes zero sense to me. How does that even work? Like, at this point, do you pay it every week or something?
That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
I don't know. That's just a whole bunch of payments that me personally, I don't want to keep track of. So I'd rather just stick with my one Netflix subscription. But yeah, speaking of Netflix, yeah, we gotta talk about streaming.
Them Netflix prices, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I just said fuck it. I just watch YouTube, bro. I literally just watch YouTube. I can't deal with them Netflix. Them Netflix fucking like $30 a month, bro. You got it. You got it, bro.
Services. This is not a video about subscriptions without streaming services. I swear to God, every single show I'm trying to watch is on a bunch of different streaming services. Or if I'm trying to watch a sports game, I gotta subscribe to another streaming service for that. At this point, I'm subscribed to every goddamn streaming service. I'm subscribed to the NFL app so I can watch football. I'm subscribed to Netflix so I can watch Cobra Kai Wednesday, Squid Games. Sometimes I'll watch an anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, Death Note.
Crunchyroll.
I got to 24 episodes of One Piece and then gave up when I realized it was like 1,100 episodes. I'm subscribed to Hulu just so I can watch all the cartoons. All right, we got South Park, we got Rick and Morty, Family.
Hulu do got the shows, I'm not gonna lie. Hulu got the best cartoons, bro.
The guy, regular show, Adventure Time, Gumball, you get the point. And what inspired me to make this video is that yesterday I'm like, damn, I low-key kind of want to rewatch SpongeBob. So now I gotta subscribe to Paramount, bro. Oh my God, how many subscriptions do I have? Now that I want to watch The Boys, I gotta subscribe to Amazon Prime for that. Like, I wish everything was on, you know, just 1, 2, or 3 different apps and that was it. But bro, oh my God, there are so many different...
Everything got a subscription now, bro. bro. Like, damn.
Different streaming services that hold market share. And now I'm not saying these subscriptions aren't worth it. There's so much content that comes with them. It's just so difficult to remember that I'm subscribed to all these different things. And if I want to watch SpongeBob, but nothing else on Paramount Plus, what the hell is the point of having Paramount Plus? But obviously I gotta look at it and see if there's any other shows I want to watch. Yeah, the amount of shit I'm paying for that I probably have no idea is crazy. And also, don't even get me started on music apps too, bro. They're practically unusable with ads. Like Spotify with ads? Have you ever seen anybody with Spotify with ads? You have a limited number of skips and it's just trash. It's terrible. If you're out of skips, you really gotta sit there and let hot ass bless your ear canals. So sometimes in cases like that, you kind of have to get the subscription when it's literally unusable. But if you use Spotify every day, like I genuinely use that shit all the time, I'm definitely getting my money's worth for having the subscription. Now, me personally, in my opinion, I listen to a lot of music, so obviously I'm gonna find the Spotify subscription worth it. But when it comes to social medias, a lot of them I don't use. So why the hell would I buy a subscription for them? And if I do use them, it's just not worth it to me. Now, when it comes to YouTube, obviously I use YouTube every single day. So I bought YouTube Premium. I'm not watching ads. But when it comes to Twitter, I don't really see why you need Twitter Blue. Some people deadass just buy it just so they have the blue check mark. Like, that's crazy. And the only case I would say, okay, it's understandable that you have Twitter Blue is if you post. Like, if you don't post, why the hell do you have Twitter Blue? Because it prioritizes rankings and search. So, I mean, I guess that would help you if you have a Twitter account that you're trying to grow. Because apparently Twitter pays now. I'm not really sure how much, but they pay. But another one I definitely don't see the point of is Snapchat Platinum. Dog, who is buying this?
Man, hell no.
A lot of these benefits are so trash. Like, I get it, you know, the ad-free experience, like that's understandable, but bro, who wants to pin a best friend for $15.99 a month? Like, that shit's just not worth it. Like, who cares, bro? Or there's a Snap Score multiplier. Snap Score doesn't mean shit. Like, why the hell would you pay $15.99 a month for that? And also, this is the real kicker. You can see when people half swipe you. Oh my God. I'm buying it right now. I'm sold. But there's no unskippable ads for short form content. I don't think. I'm not paying $15.99 for that, bro. Fuck out of here. I don't even use Snapchat anymore to begin with. And plus, who the hell uses Snapchat Spotlight, bro? Like, I think we just need to bring that up for a second. We got Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, bro. No one's using Spotlight. And I feel like every social media platform is planning on introducing some kind of subscription service at some point. Like, there's even talks about Reddit introducing a subscription-based model. And I think it's at the end of 2025.